push a mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss, see. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
What up, though? It's the word. I am your reality coach, and this is your shot of reality. But before we get into that, let me get into the chat. Liz B, what up, though, sis? Atmosphere, my guy. What up, though, Atmosphere? Appreciate you, bro. Hey, thank you for sponsoring that show, bro. You showed me much love, man. I appreciate that, bro. Real is one in the building. My ninja, my mother ninja. Hold on, I'm still going down. I know I seen my sis Tay Eats in the building. What up, sis? 9% people. Them big nines in the building. Hey, sis, I appreciate that was that conversation. This man, y'all don't understand. We some building. We some mad scientists. I'm just so excited for what we doing and what we'll be able to bring. Like I said, we the example. And hopefully, after people see what we do, hopefully they replicate it. Hold on one second. I don't know what I did.
Pairing.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I done touched something on here and it went into A major. I'm like, nah. KY's in the building. What up, Kalani? Appreciate you. Hey, so how to build with differences. Y'all probably heard my daughter. Don't worry, no babies was hurting the production of this show. She's just annoying my wife right now. I'm always nice, right, sis? I appreciate you. So I'm gonna give you the source right off top. Just in case if for replay supporters, if y'all just want to know what it is and how to do it, you'll have it and then you can go about your merry day. But so what that is that when you coming together to build with people, make sure it's the purpose. Make sure the purpose is bigger than you. There it goes. That's the answer. We good to go. But for the people who here for the conversation, I'm gonna break that down some more. Right? How do we build with differences? Right? The way we do that is the same way we do every day. Right? We all go to work, and guess what? A lot of the people we work with, we don't take them home. We go to the doctor. Guess what? You and your doctor got differences. You go to the grocery store, you cooperate with people within there, even if you just shopping. The point I'm making is you constantly working with people and y'all got differences. Different cultures, different beliefs, different religions. Everything's just different, right? That's normal. It's normal to have differences. What's the difference though? Is you have a purpose. You go to the doctor because you're sick. The doctor go to work because they heal sick people. So both people got purposes. So when they come together, guess what? Things get done. You go to work to get a check. People who work with you go to work to get a check. Y'all go to work, y'all work, and then y'all go y'all separate ways. Right? So that's normal. So you apply the same method. Even you just have purpose. Make sure the purpose is beneficial to both parties. Whoever you working with, whoever you cooperating with, whoever you building with. Because if y'all both ain't getting something out of it, eventually it's gonna become a problem. That means one person is using another person to get what they want, right? So when you link up with people, make sure that there's purpose. Make sure y'all have a reason to. Make sure y'all have a goal. What are we coming together to accomplish? Because if you don't know that, then that's when the BS involved. That's when the BS get involved. That's when all the distractions come. That's when it's adversity or when it's a difference of opinion. That's why it's split. If you got a purpose, if we coming together to build a house and we both need this house built because it's gonna be sheltered, we gonna see differences, right? We're gonna have differences. We ain't gonna see eye to eye. That's gonna occur. But we both gonna think like we need this house because we need shelter. So let's put that aside until we finish this. It's something bigger than both of y'all. It's something that both of y'all will benefit from. So generally, that's when people are able to put their differences aside and focus on a task at hand. And then when that task is done, y'all go y'all separate ways. Just like on YouTube, right? You can build with someone. And when y'all done building on YouTube, you can go your separate ways. Y'all got your own individual homes. You don't owe nobody nothing. You ain't screwing nobody. You good. You don't have to, even if we came together and something happened, think about that. We don't have to see each other in real life. You go your way, I go mine. That's if you have purpose in life, though. You got something bigger than the situation at hand to focus on. Because then it becomes a distraction. But people might not, they might say if a person, okay, this person don't believe in my religion. Okay, so now I'm about to go scold this person because they don't believe in my religion. Guess what? Why do it matter if they don't believe in your religion? What they got to do with you? Somebody else not believing in your religion ain't gonna put you in heaven or hell. So you don't have to scold people. But if you had a purpose, even when you come together to build and they have difference of opinions, different religions, as long as the purpose is beneficial to both of y'all, that ain't even gonna matter. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter who sleeping with who in their house, who drive what car, who where who. That none of that stuff should matter. Not if you have a goal, because that's not gonna get the goal done. Just because the person living with their mama, they ain't gonna prevent them from building on here. Now, I will say this: you probably can't build with that person off of here, but we talking about on here. That's the purpose. You see what I'm saying? That's the purpose. It probably wouldn't work off here. But on here it'll work. It won't matter because we're not talking about off here. Purpose gives you everything, but you need some other things too. Respect. You can have a purpose, but what makes it even sweeter is when you have a purpose and you have respect in place. They say give what you want to receive in life, right? And the reason they say that is because to even give something, it has to come from out of you. So if you are respectful, if you start with respect, you'll give it. And if everybody does that, guess what? You're not only giving, but you're receiving. You're not only giving, but you're getting it back. So if you have purpose and respect, if you have purpose, if y'all come together for a purpose and you have respect amongst each other, that just makes it sweeter. And you know what makes it easy to respect someone? If that person has integrity. So you see how one thing leads to the other, leads to the other. They all work in. Uh, they all work together. They all work in unison. If I'm walking around with integrity and I'm giving respect, then that dissolves a lot of issues that can occur. You ain't got to worry about if you deal with people with integrity. You know what I noticed? This is just me, my personal observation. So different people can have different experiences. Those are more than welcome. But generally, when I deal with people who have integrity, I'm not worried about getting stabbed in the back. I ain't worried about this person trying to harm me in any type of way. Person has integrity. I ain't worried about this person lying to me. I ain't worried about none of that. I ain't worried about if we have miscommunication that I can talk to this person. Integrity is huge. I'm actually gonna bring my uncle on here. We're gonna talk about it. But that's one of them. Just like resilience, integrity is a tool, something that we should be consistently living in. But it's something to tame. It's something developed, and it works from the inside out. Mm, that right there. That right there. PIA is in the building. Shout out to PIA. Hey man, I was over at PIA's earlier and I seen this necklace she made out of seashells. And I was like, PIA, can I get that? And yeah, so I'm about to be the proud owner of a piece of Miss PIA's artwork. Shout out to PIA. I appreciate that. So I can't wait to get it. I'm not gonna wear it. I'm not in the purpose, but I'm giving it as a gift. And when I seen it, I'm like, that'll be awesome. So I appreciate that. But that's a great question, Ted. How do you discern integrity? Um, I give you a formula: uh, observation of time and action. I don't think that's something you can. Me personally, I just have never felt it. I've seen it. I felt it through actions, through the deeds of a person. If a person does something, um, and the action is genuine, that in is the consistency. Because people can do something in front of you and be something, but you can tell when people embody what you see. When it's done, the things that are done in the light are also done in the dark. I get that saying, do what you do in the dark, do it in the, I mean, what you do in the light, do it in the dark also. That way, when they turn the light on, the only thing is seen is consistency. So, I believe if you observe time, the consistency of the action, defines integrity to me. Because it's not like I said. People put on shows, they put on masks. And there's some good actors out here. There's some good actors, and it makes it harder because we know that it's good actors. It make it harder for genuine people. Like think about this. I appreciate you, PIA. I appreciate you. But think about this, right? Um, like I said, people wear masks, right? So people's action, uh, you can generally tell when it's genuine because of the intent behind it. the people who put on masks, usually when they do something, it's for a reason. They trying to get in good grace, you know. So watching people, observing people. I don't want to say watching, but observing people, you can tell if something comes natural to a person. That's why I say genuine actions. You can tell when something comes natural or when people look uncomfortable doing stuff. If a person look uncomfortable being nice, that's because they're not a nice person. And they're forcing themselves, they acting. But even like I said, sometimes you got good actors. And the problem with that, Blackbird, happy 22, my brother, man. Happy birthday, Blackbird. My bad, I had to stop the show. That's the young bull. Happy birthday, young brother. Y'all show Blackbird some love. Tell the young man happy birthday. Throw them nines up for the young man. 22, man. That's a blessing, brother. That's a blessing. But those, the good actors make it harder for genuine people, you know, because they do come off like good people. And then when they bite you, you realize, like, there's some actors out there. So now you're looking at everybody being nice. That's like hearing that phrase, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Dee Dee, Dee Dee, Dee Dee, Dee Dee, Dee Dee in the building. Dee Dee in the building. Dee Dee in the building. Dee Dee, Dee Dee in the building. What up, Dee Dee? Appreciate you, stuff. But yeah, when they say if it's too good, if it's too good, it probably ain't true. People roll with that. You know, if someone is too nice, then they go get you. They go, and it make it hard for people like me. It just make it hard because people always, oh, it can't be like that. It can't be like that. That's why I tell people, look, I am not no saint. I am not no positive guru. I am only what I'm allowed to be. I have to adapt. You know, I like to create my own environments because then I can dictate who I can be. You know, but duality is real. Everyone has the good and the dark side. Like everyone has. I don't care how good of a person. Mahatma Gandhi, you did the wrong thing. You just ain't know his boundaries. You put him in a position where he got to do something. I bet you he do something. Buddha do something too. They talk about turning the other cheek. Ain't nobody really did that. Ain't nobody. But this is what I'm saying. Keith, what up though? Hey, I was so waiting for you to come in the building. I got something for Goddess, right? But after I made it, I was like, I gotta play with it. I got to. And it's perfect that Mr. West just walked in the building. Shout out to Mr. West. Shout out to Keith. Appreciate you, brother.
Keith West is in the building, y'all. Welcome, Mr. West.
Keith West is in the building, y'all. Welcome, Mr. West. One more time.
Keith West is in the building, y'all. Welcome, Mr. West.
Welcome, Mr. West. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Goddess D. I got to find out how to get it to her. But yeah, that was the voice of Goddess D. Because we appreciate our brother. So she wanted a little something from when Mr. West walk in the building. And we make it do what it do. But I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, so it makes it harder for genuine people because people start trying to expose the positivity. Like you find a positive, oh, they faking. Miss Tracy, what up, though? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. But you know, they want to expose the positive person, right? So then they start testing them. But what they don't realize is you're creating conditions and environments for people not to be positive when you test them. If you just observe a person, you can tell if they're positive or not. And what's positive? Positive is perception. That's what it is. That's how you choose to look at things. What's positive to you might be negative to me. So even that concept is debatable. That's why I always say the deeds and the intent of the deed is important. To me, the intention is more important than the action. Because you can do the right thing but have a bad result. You can try to save someone and don't accomplish that. No, the intention was good. You could try to help someone and it can hurt them. And then you see people who don't try to do nothing and end up saving someone and like, oh, but they didn't try. So, well, they didn't intend to. So it's about, that's even about perception, So it's the intention of the action. Why did a person do something? Why is a person doing something? That's like somebody trying to throw me a surprise party. All good intention, They're trying to do a good deed for me. But then they realize I don't like surprises, so now I'm pissed off. The intention was good, so I can't be mad at them. But now I'm mad at the situation. That has happened before. I don't like surprises. I do not like them. Antisocial is in the building. What up? The 9 is complete. Appreciate my sister. Shout out to the 9%. We got some great stuff coming. And I appreciate these women so much.
Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me, and he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score, never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more, feeding from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force apart. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped, you'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Shout out to the 9%. Hey, make sure y'all linked up with my sister. Oh, we appreciate you, Blackbird. We appreciate you. My bad, I'm back in the chat. I am back in the chat. Hey, so check this out. Everything opposite of what I just said is what you want to look for when you to understand who you can't work with. Anybody who leads with disrespect, they don't expect nothing more. When you get together with people and there's no purpose, expect something to happen. Just expect it. When a person doesn't have integrity, expect them not to have integrity. We can hope and wish for the best, or we can be purposeful and only settle for what we desire. Everybody ain't for everybody. Everybody can't go to the top because everybody don't want to go to the top. Some people are complacent. Some people don't want to try new things. Some people are afraid to try new things. You can't do nothing about it. If you can't inspire or motivate them to move, then they can't move. You can force them, but eventually when you stop pushing, guess what? They stop moving. I only push people who moving. If a person's standing still, I don't bother them. But if a person is moving, hey, they might need a little help. I don't mind giving you a boost. But if a person is just standing there, then you can push them all day. When you stop pushing, they stop moving. Those people hold you back in life. So make sure it's a purpose. And I'm going to add desire. Desire. Because you're coming together, right? So if you don't have desire to accomplish that goal, look, everybody want to be rich. Everybody don't want to go through what it takes to be rich. Though, if somebody told you you got to cross this bridge, and on the other side of the bridge is everything you ever wanted, but as you're crossing the bridge, it's gonna start falling apart. And I don't know what pieces are gonna fall apart, but some pieces are gonna fall apart. So there's a possibility you don't make it across if you try. Some people will try. Some people will be like, it ain't worth it. Especially after you see somebody try and not make it. When you see somebody try and fail, ain't nobody go. I ain't gonna say ain't nobody, but other people that'll discourage them. But desire, what that does is hey, I'm gonna just have to figure it out as I go. But I'm getting to it. I'm getting what I want. So I'm gonna try to cross this bridge. All the steps go break, or the bridge go start. I'm gonna just hang on to the side then. I'm gonna do what they didn't do right. I watched how he fell. He just tried to run. He wasn't checking to see if it was about to collapse. I'm gonna check him, and I'm gonna hold on to the side. And even if I gotta shimmy my way over there, I'm gonna get there because I want it. I want it that bad. That I'm willing to try and go through stuff to get it. I'm willing to go through adversity to have it. If you ain't got that in you, and I do, what you think gonna happen? So you definitely, I will definitely add desire in there. My bad. I'm trying to get this link real quick. My bad. I forgot to put it in here. I ain't gonna tell y'all what just happened in Pop's chat, but Pop tried to set me up, man. You really saying? Hey, Pop's trying to set us up, really, man. What the hell, bro? Oh no, Big Snoop Dogg. But yeah. So it's not difficult to build with people with differences. You know, you just have to focus on what you are similar. And if you have a purpose, that should be, I ain't gonna say it should be enough, but it can be enough. If y'all come together with purpose, do what you need to do, and go about your business. Go about your business. You know, y'all ain't gotta worship the same God. Y'all ain't gotta like the same sex. None of that stuff. If you allow, I want to say this too, and this probably is totally off topic, right? Let me. I never understood this. Let me get my water. Right? I ain't never understand because I have been discriminated against. Right? I have been discriminated multiple ways through my race, through the who I decided to marry. I've been discriminated against. Right? I told stories on here. I ain't about to go through all that, but I haven't told stories how I got kicked out of groups because my wife ain't black. Right? So how asinine would that be of me to discriminate against somebody because they like same sex, because they like a man or a woman like a woman? If you've been discriminated against because of your race, you will turn around and discriminate against somebody else. That has nothing to do with you. It does not affect you unless you allow it. And if you allow it, then you got to ask yourself why. I've seen someone, and it kind of hurt me and almost said something, but they were complaining about people not accepting them because they was black, and then turned around and started talking about, a gay dude. And I'm like, where does that make sense of? Like, hurt people, I guess. You just did the same thing to him that was done to you. Why does this man ain't even bothering? And believe it or not, I don't know how y'all feel, and I don't know who gonna get mad or feel some type of way. But I don't care what you say. I don't care if a man is gay. Guess what? He's still a man. If he pop you in your mouth, it's still a man punching you. You know what people choose to do, as long as they ain't trying to force their belief on you. Oh well, that's their life. Let them live their life. Ain't nobody telling you how to live yours. But then you take the time out instead of fixing your problem to create problems for other people because their choice, because what they want to do. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, that was my rant. I just had to get that off. I don't like bullies. I don't like bullies of no sort. Like, so what? Mind your business. And then it's like, why are you so interested in them? You mad because they ain't pick you? I be having all these questions because it don't make sense. Okay, I'm really off my rant now. I just had to say that because that's one of the things too, right? That separate people. You know, you will miss opportunities of meeting great people because y'all have differences. You never know who may open a door for you. Live and let live, yeah. They stop laughing at me. But you never know who might open the door for you. You never know who might save your life. You never know. You never know who might assist you in your time of need. So I don't try to put no hatred out. I don't have it in me, right? And I don't like when people try to put it in me. So I don't go around certain people. I don't put myself in certain environments. Like this. If I can't build with you, then what are we doing? What are we doing? Even a friend should benefit you in some way, sort or fashion. If you're around people and you ain't getting better around those people, you need to evaluate the people around you, friends or family. If people ain't making you better, then, duality is real. If it ain't making you better, it's making you something. The other side of the spectrum is worse. Like, you have to evaluate if people bring the best out of you or the worst out of you. And if people bringing the worst out of you, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna get that put on the shirt. Commander, what up, though? I'm gonna get that put on the shirt. What are you doing? You gotta ask yourself questions, man. I promise you. The more questions you ask yourself, the more answers you will find. You never find an answer if you don't question, especially yourself. If you ever, if you ever in a position and you think, if you, I look, especially the women, and you ever been around somebody or been with somebody and just looked at them like, what am I doing? Like, how did I even hook up with you? I've been around people like that. Like, I'm just looking at them like, what the hell? Why did I? What is going on? I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. But I just woke up and I realized like this ain't gonna work. I've been there. I'm telling you. But you definitely have to evaluate the people around you. If they ain't making you better, then what are you doing? Question yourself. Get them answers. Ask people. This is my thing for 2004. When people come to me and say, let's build, show me. I don't even want you, I don't even care. People say, no, just show me what we building, what we doing. because I'm building right now, and I'm telling you, it's stuff that I didn't initially think about until I linked up with these sisters and we started brainstorming, just start throwing ideas off of one another. And this is the crazy thing, right? We all get mad respect for one another, like mad respect for our styles. We constantly compliment one. The more, like, when they like, oh, word, you this, you that, I start thinking like, okay, I start thinking of more stuff. I want to define it. I want to define what they saying. That's still sharpening steel. They bringing the best out of me. That's building. We get on the phone, we laughing, giggling, building, creating. Through the laughter, through the giggle, whatever, we building. Ideas, defining what one another is doing, pointing out one another's strength, understand how can I use your strength to add to what I'm doing? How can her strength to add to? I mean, that shit is beautiful, man. This is the stuff that people said wasn't gonna happen or couldn't happen, but it's purposeful, it's intentional. We are creating, we are building, and you go see. You see in a little bit. This is only the beginning. I didn't even use the voice changer. I did that myself. But that's what you want. That's what you want right there. That's the problem. People don't take the time to think or be alone with their thoughts. Commander, that is so. You know what? I don't think that the average person know if their thoughts are theirs or if it was given to them. To be honest with you, the average person walking around, I don't believe they know if their thoughts are theirs or if it's something that was given to them. Most people tell you about belief. Beliefs don't come from people; they're given to you. If you can think of 3 things that you believed on your own, I'd be interested. I can name 2. 2 the beliefs I developed on my own. Because when you start exploring in the world, you start figuring things out. You don't believe, you start figuring them out. You start observing and seeing things. You start experiencing. So those aren't beliefs. Those are things you know through experience. Even if you read a book, you investigate. But think about that. Even if you read a book and find something, that's still someone else's thought. So if you start believing what's in the book, that's not your thought. That's someone else's. The things that you come up with, you usually figure it out through experience. All beliefs are given to you. So most people don't even know what they know. They know what they was told. And they just roll with it. And life will give you instances to confirm it or to debunk it. But even when proof is right in front of somebody, sometimes the belief is so strong that it doesn't change. Even if you put proof in front of them, like, this ain't real, look. People go as far when you say there is no Santa Claus. Well, there was a man in history named Saint Nick, so technically, bruh, it ain't nobody coming down your chimney dropping off gifts. Ain't no damn Santa Claus. I don't care Saint who lived back when that don't know. There's no Santa Claus. Well, there was a man who, bruh, ain't nobody come down my chimney bringing no gifts with no reindeer, with no red nose. That's not real. But people will find ways to make it real if they believe. So what you said was right. Nene, what up, sis? Nene Loyal's in the building. Appreciate you. Papa Will in the building. What up, Pops? Papa Will is in the building. Is that the new? Yeah. But yeah, that's the belief. You're right. Most people don't. They don't even have their own thoughts, let alone think for themselves. Most people program. Uh, most of us, and it ain't even the people's fault. I mean, I feel at a certain age is your fault, but because everyone has a choice. You can choose to seek knowledge, or you can sit back and just roll with what you got. Up to you. You can, because more information is coming out every day. You can choose to believe, or you can figure it out. You can research and you can find it. That's a choice. Well, what you said was fact, man. Sounding like Barry White. Right on, right on. Oh, good brother Keith, bro. You gonna have me up here calling. Yeah, I like that comment. Hey Tay, did I answer your question? I don't know if I answered your question. I hope I answered your question. But yeah, anybody got any questions? So I said if you lead with purpose, right? How do we build with differences? We all gonna have differences of opinion. You lead if you lead with having a purpose, with respect. If you have integrity, what else did I say? I didn't write this down. Um, I want to add one though, and then I'm gonna think of the one I already had. So, um, respect, integrity, communication. You have to have communication. You know, and don't be afraid to tell people what you don't like. Don't nobody know. No one knows anyone's boundaries unless you tell them. Right? We adults, man. Look, if it rub you the wrong way, then let people know. Any mature adult will understand that everybody is different. What may Something may not bother me, but it may bother Keith. You know, so who am I to say, "Oh, you being soft," or you? I do not like when people do that. Don't tell me how to feel. These are my feelings. I can feel any way I want to about anything. And if I feel this way, oh well. Either if you don't like it, get away from it. But don't tell me how to take it. You can't joke with me, right? And I don't know you. You see, I joke and I play and I have fun with life. But if I don't know you, I don't want you joking with me. That's the type of person, because I don't know if it's a joke or not. So let's not get no miscommunication. I don't know you. Don't play with me. That's who I am. That's one of my boundaries. Look, if I don't know you, don't joke with me. I don't see why that should be a problem. I'm not gonna joke with you. You don't joke with me, and we good to go. Hustle is in the building. What up, Hustle? Yeah, that's Papa Will, Commander. That's Papa. They like it when you call them Big Pop, but so that's one of my boundaries. But don't tell nobody how to feel, how nobody should take something, and don't let nobody tell you how to feel. If you don't like something, you don't like it. Let the people know, and that should be. We got respect. We got respect in place, so we can roll with it. Okay, I understand you don't like this, so I won't do that. Mutual respect. Man, what was the other one? But communication is key, and it works. Two ways. You need a listener, and you need someone delivering. Shout out to the Cash App. Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, I'm working on getting this Blue Yeti mic, so I'm using all the proceeds that y'all donate to get that mic. We almost there. I'm like $30, $40 away from it. So I do appreciate all the donations that help out. because right now I am funding this project out of my pocket, and so I appreciate it.
Come on, get that money, 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 money. I don't come the money, money.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. I don't want to put you on blast, but thanks for sponsoring the show. We got to sponsor people. Shout out the atmosphere. 9% appreciate you, bro. We really do. We working hard to bring the people the information, man. We ain't playing. We gonna try to we gonna do our part, right? And all that we can do is bring the information. That's what we gonna do. You know, we gonna keep bringing it. We gonna have these talks. And you know, I do invite people to have the conversations, because the more perspectives we give, the more information we can give, and nothing is really wrong or right. It's just wrong or right for you, right? You know. So my way may not be the way, but brother Keith come up here and drop some stuff. He may have the light you looking for. You know, Tay might have the light you looking for. Social might have the light you looking for. We got a lot of great minds over here. So I appreciate y'all rocking out and supporting, because it do go a long way. You know, most people come on here and do the back and forth, and they ain't really putting into it, but I am. I'm being honest. I put into the, and it's me giving something. I'm giving you my philosophy. I'm sharing that, you know, because in life, I tried a lot of different things, and nothing worked, you know, until I put a lot of different things together and everything made sense. So I'm trying to share, so people don't have to go through what I went through to get where I'm at. You know, I'm trying to give you the sauce so you don't have to go through all that stuff. You know, we all can learn from one another. But yeah, I appreciate that, bro. I really do. But not but I forgot what I was saying before that. That's what I said. But so communication, right? No people, look. Everybody got different boundaries, right? So to have a positive interaction, just understand and don't be afraid to tell people your boundaries. I'm not like, if people, it's certain things that I don't do in my personal life, right? I don't use the N word, but I know I don't, when other people use it, it don't bother me. I don't use it. If they refer to me as one and they don't know, because I know that's a social norm, right? It's a social norm. Black people say it as a greeting. So I'm not gonna get mad at somebody that, hey, my ninja, and they don't know that I don't like it. What am I gonna get mad at them for? Unless I tell them. DJ Fruit Loops in the building. What up, though? Appreciate you. So tell people your boundaries. If somebody cross them, and you and assuming starts with ask. So let's not assume people should know anything unless we tell them. Now, if you tell them, then that's the horse of a different color. But if you don't tell them, then they don't know. You can assume, well, nah, man. It is what it is. Don't assume. Be direct, be clear. That's what communication is. We have to have clear, effective communication to build. To build, you got to have clear, effective communication. You know, what was that? D, what up, though? Appreciate you, D. Appreciate you, D. Y'all show my people some love, man. Fruit Loop. Hey, can somebody, I need to put that back on. I'll put it back on tomorrow. But yeah. So you clear communication, clear effective communication. Communicating takes two people, one to listen, one to deliver. So if the person ain't willing to listen, don't waste your time. Don't deliver. D, you out? Hey, no, D, real is here too, so you straight, bro. Real is here. Real is got your back. He said both of y'all here. But yeah, we gonna have some fun too. We gonna have some fun. While we doing that, let me go grab this real quick. Where did I put it?
I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve in a world that's lost its way.
Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose that fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor.
He be spitting, bro. That I love that band, bro. It's a band too. They like a YouTube band, Nefix or something like that. NEF Fix, I think. But yeah, they make some good music. Y'all check them out, man. Shout out to them. Need RZA. Hey, Keith. Hey, hold on, man. Y'all know who in the building? If y'all don't know who in the building, let me tell y'all who in the building.
Keith West is in the building, y'all. Welcome, Mr. West.
Keith West is in the building, y'all. Welcome, Mr. West. Mr. West is in the building. I was about to do that until Goddard said it. And I said, nope, I'm going to use Goddard. Hey, bro, I got some more coming. That was just, I'm not even really done with that. That was a clip. I'm not going to do the 9% justice until I start editing on the computer. And then, look, I'm going to make it like I really believe in this, bro. Like, I really believe people can come together and solve problems. I really believe in it. And I got two sisters who believe in me, you know, and they rocking with me. And that's what we going to do. You know, that's what we do individually anyway. This is what I'm saying. I ain't asking nobody to do nothing they ain't already doing. The 9% is solution seekers, right? We seek solutions. And sometimes, look, everything can be solved. I'm not trying to solve everything. Sometimes you just need tools. Be able to give people the proper tools and they can solve the problem themselves. You know? So I believe people can come together and do that. I'm doing that right now. I'm showing you. We doing that. You know, even with the content, like the way we coming together, we are the example. Everything that I'm saying, or I've been saying, that's what the 9% is. This is something I envisioned when I touched the platform. Like, we have an opportunity to use this technology to connect with one another. So, where I would have had to go across the country to find people, I don't have to do that now. I can click a button. That's power. It's just how you use it. Some people use it for good. Some people use it for bad. It's up to me how I use it. So I'm using it the way I envision. And it took a minute, but it's working. It's happening. And just like the episode we had yesterday, if you build it, they will come. People see, you put a beacon up. The right people will see it and come to it. 3 will turn into 10. 10 will turn into 20. 20 will turn into 100. 100 will turn into 1,000. If you do it the right way. If you have purpose. If it's beneficial to people. That's what it was. Make sure everybody get things out. Make sure everybody's getting something out of it. I meant to say. Make sure everyone is benefiting. Because if one person ain't benefiting, that's going to throw a monkey wrench in everything. It wasn't that. But you can add that to desire. That's what it was. It was desire. Oh, man. Hey, Tay, you got your hands full down there. You got, Realist is multitasking right now. The good brother Realist is, he multitasking right now. But she will give you a handful down there, Tay. I'm sorry. I got this Fadouce salad. Y'all don't know what Fadouce salad is. It's a Mediterranean, really a Middle Eastern salad with lemon and olive oil. It'd be slapping. What's the name? It's how you use it. Yeah, brother. My bad, I'm going back to the chat. A TikTok account. Yeah, you gotta get an IG. Yeah, that's how we communicate, bro. It's easier to, communicate through IG. I got a TikTok account, I just don't use it. But it's not a hard task if you do it with the right people. Because like I said, some of these components, especially, I'm telling y'all, if you don't come together for a purpose, if it ain't mutual respect there and integrity, those work hand in hand. Respect and integrity. Those usually work hand in hand. It's easier to respect a person with integrity. Integrity, if you got integrity, it almost commands respect. It's hard not to respect a person with integrity. It's hard. Then you forcing yourself to be an a-hole. That's what you're doing. You're forcing yourself to be an a-hole. People will avoid people with integrity at times. What's my mission on here? To spread the word. Literally to spread the word. I came on here. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I didn't lose most of my eyesight, I wouldn't be on YouTube. I didn't have time. I didn't have time to do this. I wasn't even thinking about that. I use YouTube for information. I didn't use it to come on and talk to people. I didn't use it as a social media site. I used it as, like I said, it was where videos was. If I needed to know something or look something up or hear some news, I go to YouTube. So initially, I came on here. I was really into like, I don't want to say metaphysics, but information in general, because I would go everywhere because I had time, and I kept hearing people say build, build, and I'm like, there's so many different things I know. Like, I have access to, I have resources. Like, I can actually build with people on here. And I realized, like, oh, you can communicate. People get channels where I can actually build on here. So I was like, coming on here to share information. But the more I did it, I realized, like, it's people I can actually, like I said, build on with here. So some of the things I'm doing off of here, I've seen it as a tool to help get what I want on the outside. Like, I can do it on here too. And it just snowballed and developed. When you meet people, you realize you can do more and more and more. And that's kind of what happened to me. I initially came on here to share information, but now I understand I can use this to make a brand. Not only make a brand, but I can get information out, and I can get more information. Meeting people like good brother Keith, building with people like that. He knows stuff I don't know. Cat Daddy, he knows stuff I don't know. So I've been introduced to new concepts and ideas through people. So sharing information initially was, but now I understand, I can do something more. I can do more with it. I don't know if that answered your question. Oh, here we are talking to one another. Yeah, because I done met people on here who like finances, right? I do life insurance, so I don't know everything about finances. I just know about the life insurance aspect. I know how to build wealth through life insurance. I figured, like, you give me, I figured out some sauce. I say it like that. I'm gonna share that one day, probably behind a paid wall. But yeah, I'm gonna share it with my people. But there's people on here who do stocks. I don't know how to do stock. Tay do stock. Y'all ain't know that. Hey man, Tay is a woman of many talents y'all don't know about. So y'all should be very nice to Tay. And hopefully one day she shares some more information. Tay do a lot. Y'all about to see something crazy, man. That's what I'm saying. When you get the right people together, and they can bounce stuff off, man. My sister's about to bring some flame, some fire sauce to you, lava sauce. They do the most. Man, Mama D is that's my homie. Yeah, D, you wanna hit the panel, brother? You more than welcome to hit the panel. Yeah, you more than welcome, bro. Just let me know. I dropped the link. But yeah, I hope I answered your question. But yeah, that's what getting the people the information. I know we can make an impact. It is. I just feel like this, right? I didn't study and learned all this stuff. I got a perception, a way of life. I can be stingy with the information, or I can share it, and the people who can use it, they can use it. People who don't, then they won't. You know. I don't. Me personally, just being honest, we might as well call this confession now. But I don't want the spotlight, right? I don't really want it on me. I just want to live life. But I know to accomplish what I need to, I'm probably gonna have the light on me anyway. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable, but it wasn't something I desired. something I didn't want. I don't even like attention. I don't know if that makes sense because I'm on YouTube talking, going live, and people paying me attention, but I really don't like attention. I stay incognito. Miss Renee channel every Tuesday. Oh, that for real? The purple steak. What was that? Beets? I believe that was beets. Okay. Okay, cool. Hey, I don't blame you. See, that's the only time I can really hit the panel is when my family's asleep. Like during the day, it'd be hard because my kids running around. It's just loud. I had two small kids, and then my wife Middle Eastern, so she just loud. Period. So I'll be having to go outside or go in the basement because I can't get on my laptop at all in the morning. If I do, my son will be all on my head, and my office slash studio ain't done yet. Um, I gotta hook that up, but hopefully that'll be done by April. I'll give it to April. So then, when that's done, I'll be coming on camera. I'll be coming on camera and troll you over there. Hey D, you part of the family, bro. When Tay troll you, you part of the family. Gonna go up for you. What y'all talking about? TikTok or IG? Keith, bro, I can't wait till they start hearing you spit. But see, this is what I'm saying. Like, even what we doing now, this is an example. It. I was so humbled when Keith and Frankie, then Kalani popped up a little later. But when we was on a panel just rocking for hours, three men having conversation, um, not arguing, not bickering, that was beautiful. And when people watch that, that's what they go see. That's why I say be the example, show people, this can be done this way. We can look what's happening in the chat. We having fun, we joking. You know what I'm saying? Nobody disrespecting nobody. Ain't we just having fun. That's what we can do. This the environment most people look for. They just get sucked into the, you know. I feel like, and then sometimes once you get into something, you just in it. It's hard to get out of it. So I mean, I understand. You know, that's why I try to avoid, all the beef and I try to avoid it because you can't tell nobody how to fight back. People will be like, you crossed the line. Man, you better look at and observe life because in war, there's casualties. Little kids, things happen. So when it's war, it really ain't no rules. It is what it is. Morally, if you talk about morally and if you have values, yeah, there's lines you can cross. But it is what it is. That's not the reality is this. War is war. So when it's declared, I mean, you can't say, this is fair or that ain't fair. Nah. Last man standing. I'm trying to take you out. And that's the spirit people be having on here. It'll be a misinterpretation and people start talking about people, deceased ones. I don't believe in that because just my understanding of life, ancestor is an ancestor. If it comes from me or anyone, it's still an ancestor. And I don't me personally, my belief, I don't disrespect ancestors. So I don't speak on no one's deceased in a vile manner. I don't do it. But when people do it, I don't judge them. I understand. It is what it is. That's them. That's how they rock. If you know somebody like that, leave them alone. If you know a person who's willing to go to that extent and you're not, you can't tell them they can't do this. They can't do that. This ain't a sporting event. Yeah, man, that was dope, man. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to tap into Miss Renee. Hey, if could somebody drop Miss Renee link? Yeah, hold on, let me get a sheep on. Yeah, you can drop Miss Renee link in there. We'll definitely go support. Oh, go ahead. You got a stick now. You got a stick now. If you don't have a stick, you can't drop the link, but you got one now, so you can re-drop it. Yeah, you can definitely drop it in there. I don't mind. Yeah, try to drop it again. You had a 9 in the chat. You'll see them 9s in the chat. Please, so I can troll. Y'all some nuts, man. Y'all some nuts. I appreciate y'all, man. But yeah, this is what we gonna do, man. We gonna build. Um, People gonna come, people gonna go, but we gonna remain the same. We gonna keep building and keep building until we can't build no more. And we can actually do stuff like, man, I'm telling y'all, when y'all get serious and y'all really want to rock with the 9, when y'all see what we doing, we taking stuff, we doing stuff on here and off. Like, if they only knew. But yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely be over there. You said Tuesdays? Yeah, around what time, D? I definitely I be looking for panels to hit. I just can't hit panels. It be I be listening for a while. I'm like, hell no, I ain't getting up there. Cause people just be wanting to argue. I like talking. I don't like arguing. I'm not into the yelling and the screaming. I can't have a conversation with you if you lead with insult. Um, if you witty, I don't mind. I enjoy that. I enjoy articulate debate. If you can, if you can articulate your word, I enjoy that. Tuesdays at 4, I'm gonna definitely tap in. I might. Oh, you know what? My wife is off this Tuesday coming up. She worked the weekend. Yeah, so the wife is off this Tuesday. So I can definitely. I probably can hit the panel this Tuesday. That'd be dope. At 4, we supposed to go bowling. I don't know what time we going bowling, but I don't think it's gonna be before 4. Yeah, I be looking for panels to hit. It's just I can't have conversations with everybody. I got ADHD. If a person is talking and it don't make sense, I lose interest quick. And if like in real life, I literally somebody would be talking to me, I I look at them and walk away. My wife like, you so ignorant. I'm like, what? Like, my ADHD kicked in. I'm bored. I gotta go. I'm yeah. It takes a special person to be friends with me. You have to be interesting. If you don't stimulate my mind, I get bored with people. I get bored with people, and that's not a good trait. I don't think it is. I don't know. It works for me. I just don't be around people who bore me. Tolerated, so I will put a warning sign up. Oh yeah, I definitely enjoy it. I love, like I said, like talk. I could talk to Keith all day. I be talking to Tay and Anti, so I be talking their head off. Um, but good dialogue. I'm all into it. Purposeful. I love problem solving. So, um, And and I'm interested. I love to hear opposing opinions. You know, like if I think something or feel something, I enjoy the opposite opinion because a lot of times it allows me to clarify my thought or correct a misunderstanding I might have. I've listened to people and learned from them because I was thinking the wrong way. I didn't have all the information. I didn't have a certain experience. And when they filled that in, it was like, oh, now I got another tool, or now I got new. I get excited with it. I like information. So if I got the wrong information, I want the right information. The only thing I don't like is when people say you're wrong and can't give you what's right. Then it's like, how can you tell me I'm wrong if you can't tell me what's right? That don't make sense. Yeah. Why? Because they crazy. I gotta be around crazy people, bro. If I'm not around crazy people, then I'm not happy. Uh, yeah, I have to be around. I have to be around people who think. Not only think, but who um, think outside the box. I appreciate it. I'd be honored hitting it, and that's what like I hit panels before, and it's like I don't know. I just felt out of place. Like this ain't gonna work. I ain't gonna be petty. I got petty vision for that. Be petty over there. But yeah, but like even if you look through the content, right? For the last year, I just been having conversations on how we could better interact with one another. Not only interact, but how um, different views of my philosophy, how to understand how to interact with other people, to identify different personalities. All these tools, all those tools, if you use them, you can just have better interactions with people because you interact with the right people. So many things go wrong because you're dealing with the wrong people. LSP, what up, sis? I had an analogy, and I forgot what the analogy was. I'll think of it later, and I'll write it down because it was a dope analogy. But it was about just dealing with people in general. But a lot of times we deal with the wrong people, right? We look or expect certain results, and the people just ain't capable of being that or putting it out. I had a friend, right? And friend. So when people use that term, you think of somebody reliable, dependable, all these things, right? And this person wasn't reliable, wasn't dependable. But I love the dude. It's still my friend, you know. Um, but he wasn't reliable or dependable, but he was very trustworthy. So that even makes sense. Like you can trust him. You can tell him something, he'd never tell nothing. He'd never tell, you know. Um, and I grew up with him. So he didn't have some of the attributes most people look for in friends, but uh, that's one person I know I can tell my deepest, darkest secrets. They won't judge me. He's a great listener, you know. But I realized this: just because he wasn't reliable or dependable, I shouldn't throw him away as a friend. Just play to his strength. Don't expect something from him that he can't do, and just embrace what he can do. I know if I need I need somebody for a ride or something, just don't call him. I need somebody to depend on, just don't call him. But if I need to get something off my chest and I need somebody to listen, I can call him. Everybody got different strengths, and you should play to those strengths. Stop expecting people to do things they ain't capable of. What's that old saying? Believe people for who they are. Yeah. If somebody is a particular way, just accept them for that way. If y'all can't benefit one another through your strengths, then call it a day. Everybody ain't gonna be for everybody. Everybody ain't gonna be for everybody. Some people, a lot of people, I'm not even gonna say some, but just my personality, right? A lot of people, it don't vibrate with them. I know some people who are good people. I just don't vibrate with them, and that's okay. They just not right for me. That don't mean they bad people. I'm not a bad person. I had a lady. She was giving me praise until she seen my email. So I got 666 on my email, right? So she seen that and swear that I'm a Satan worshiper. Like, that's what she swear I am. Like, I'm the demon, I'm the devil. I'm like, dang, for real? You was just praising me. Well, the Antichrist, and I'm like, oh, dang, now I'm a false prophet. Like, okay. Like, oh, you wow. The greatest trick the devil ever took. Like, man, you really don't know about the devil. We can have a conversation about the devil. Devil actually wasn't that bad in the Bible. Y'all know that, right? You know the devil never lied in the Bible? The devil never lied. They always say the devil is a lie. The devil never lied in the Bible. The devil, check this out. Do you know the total body count that the devil got in the Bible is 9? You can probably equate it to 10, but 9. Do you know the devil didn't even take nobody out until it was okay by God? God gave the devil permission to do whatever to Job. Before that happened, the devil wasn't even thinking about doing nothing to Job. Do you know before that happened, the devil was actually flying around the earth with angels? The devil was chilling on earth with angels, man. Do you know that God and the devil had a cordial conversation? They wasn't beefing. They had a cordial conversation. Well, when people read that, or when people run with it, you know what they say? God hated the devil. God and the devil are enemies. They was talking, they was chilling. In the Bible. This ain't something I'm telling you. This was written in the book that you can read yourself. Read the story of Job. See how comfortable the devil was with God. But before that, the devil ain't bothering nobody. Temptation, if you want to equate that. But that's in the book. But when people don't read it, they let people tell them what it say or tell them what it means instead of seeking the information for themselves. That's kind of wild. I don't even know why I brought that up. With someone who has a different religion where I can, just don't bring the religion. I can build with anybody. Like even me, right? I can talk to anyone about religion. If Christianity, I can talk Christianity. I can talk Islam. I can talk Kemetic. I don't have to take anyone's beliefs from them. I think, and like I said, with respect, you can tell me all about your religion and what your religion means to you. Just don't weaponize it. If you weaponize it and try to use it against me, then I have to defend myself. But if a person wants to believe in something, then that's fine. Just don't try to force me. I think that's respect. You know what I'm saying? So as long as we have respect, then, I worked with Hebrews and Muslims, the doctors who worked together. One was Hebrew, the other one was Muslim. They worked fine together. They didn't speak on religion. They had a purpose to save patients. And after that was done, they didn't have to go home with one another. So I can build with them, as long as you don't weaponize your religion against me. And this is what I tell people. You really, it's one thing to express or to talk about your religion, but it's another thing to use it against someone. And that's what occurs a lot when people have different beliefs, right? Because you don't believe in what I believe, and my belief states if you don't believe in this, then you're going to hell. Why do it matter what that other person believes? How does what that person believe condemn you? If I'm a Christian and Tay not, her not believing in Christianity, don't send me to heaven or hell. But again, you have to question when you need people to follow your lead, when you need that. That's what I'm saying. It's the difference between educating someone on something and trying to use fear to make them conform. People will do that. You go to hell if there's, like, you can't, in the Bible, you can't condemn anyone. It states that in the Bible. That's a sin. So do you truly believe in it? Because you're not following it by telling me to follow it, or I'm going to hell. Now you're not following it. You see how that works? That's funny, ain't it? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you look at history, like, they went around and killed people. Well, I'm sorry, YouTube. They went around and eliminated people for not believing in a religion. Who God do that? This loving care, like, man will use things and weaponize it against other people. And you see history repeat itself because that's what people doing now. If I believe in something and I have faith in what I believe in, there's a difference for me giving a testimony than me condemning someone. That's why I can have me and Askiro. You know, Askiro is she believes in Islam. We had a great discussion on Islam. I had discussions on here with Christians about Christianity. Like, I practiced all of it, so we could have a conversation about it. You know, Askiro didn't try to make me convert to Islam. No, she just told me her belief. That's how you know someone lives that. And they don't care if you believe it or not. It's for them. And they comfortable and confident in it. You know, I don't have a particular belief system. I know I'm a divine being having a human experience. Like, when you ask me what I am an extension of the Creator. I'm not telling people I'm God. I am of the Creator. You can't deny my soul. This is just a vessel. I'm much more than my physical. I know this. This is not something I believe. Can I explain it to people? I can try to use words to articulate it, but I really can't. It's something that you have to experience. And some people don't know how to interpret what they're experiencing when they experience the energy of the divine. They don't know. They think it's outside of them. It's really inside. Even the books tell you that. All of the spiritual teachings tell you that you have the spark of the Creator in you. I pointed that out many a time. So this is not something I believe. This is something I know. But if someone comes to say you're wrong in this, I don't care. I don't care if you believe me or not. That's not going to determine where I go spiritually. It's not going to determine. I'm not afraid of hell because I know for me, there's no hell. This is hell. Earth is hell. This dimension is hell, as described in the Bible. I promise you. It tells you Earth is the devil's domain. Where's the devil's domain? Hell. It say that right in the book. The devil is the king of this world. What is the devil the king of? Hell. You just interpreted it wrong. And that's okay. If people want to roll with the supernatural, then cool. You know, that I don't take that away from them. If that's what make them better people, then that's their path, that's their journey. If they want more information, I'm open to have a conversation. But then we go do belief versus fact. Hey, even that. I remember the first time somebody broke Israel down. Israel. I'm like, that dude, ISIS, Ra, and L. And then when people think that, they like, oh, those the deities. No, ISIS represents Egypt. Ra represents Sumeria. El represents the Mediterranean. Now, go back and look where all those religions came from. Israel. Now you understand the three main religions. That's a hub. Israel was a hub for all three. When they, man, I ain't about to go into that. But y'all have heard, allegedly, they were trying to put all three main religions and make one religion, and it was going to be based in Israel. They were bringing the three together: the mind, the body, and the soul. Israel. That's for Rumble. We'll get into. They don't want to get into that. That's, I go in the zone. I zone out for probably about 40 minutes talking about that. But yeah, Israel. You got to think of things in a physical and a metaphysical, because whatever is metaphysical becomes physical through manifestation. Now, there's the metaphysical realm, and then there's the physical realm. You can call it consciousness or thought or energy, whatever you want to call it, but it's a metaphysical realm. It's there in the physical realm. It's here to bring forth what's created in the metaphysical realm. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what it is. That's what thoughts are. If you thought to click on the word, when the word come on, you manifested that thought into an action, which occurred. You clicked on the word when it came on, but it proceeded as a thought, and you take it further than that. You felt like, hey, I want to see the word. That feeling provoked a thought. The thought provoked an action. The action gave you a result. You now here rocking with the word. If you can get that process down, or even comprehend it, you can begin to reshape your own reality. And that's what we're going forth teaching. Because what happens is this: whatever you don't control is controlled by others. And most people, even in biblical sense, when they talk about the spell, y'all sleep. Most people are asleep. And you walking around manifesting for other people. That's why we work 9 to 5. Your 9 to 5 pay you enough for you to live paycheck to paycheck. But the people who paying you, your 9 to 5 gives them the ability to live their life, to enjoy their family, to create more money. So who does it benefit more? You working a 9 to 5. You or the employer. Somebody paying you. And they telling you how much your time is worth. That's how they value your time. But you participate in it. And a lot of times it's because people ain't educated. They don't know how to become the boss versus the employee because we indoctrinated to work. Whole system was was created to indoctrinate us to be good workers. Whole system. And we continue to cycle, keep putting our kids in, and then they become workers. And they get caught in the cycle. Some of us get out of it. A lot of us don't. Oh man, I was about to get into my Dan Calloway, but I ain't gonna. Shout out to Dan Calloway. Miss B is in the building. Hey Miss B, check this out. I made this for Mr. West. It's for Goddess D, but I had to play with it.
Keith West is in the building, y'all. Welcome, Mr. West.
Keith West is in the building, y'all. Shout out to the bro. But yeah, so that's what happens. I'm just rambling now, Miss V. I'm just rambling. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Tay got me in teacher mode. But yeah, so was it another question? Keith West is in the building, y'all. Yeah, so yeah, I ain't gonna talk about that Israel. We'll talk about that. I'm gonna spark up the Rumble again. I want to go back. I want to just do a whole show on Rumble. I think that'd be dope. I can go over there and cook and don't have to worry about. Yeah, we gonna do that one day. We gonna go over there and Rumble and just chill, kick it over there, and we can talk about anything over there. Yeah, Mama D. Hey, if Mama D is Mama D. Hey, she got. I want to know. I gotta talk to her because she got some visuals. I'm like, man, if I can do that, I need to know how to do that. If I can do that, I can have some more fun. I be having fun making these visuals and stuff like that. I really enjoy it. I love creating. It's like it's more like me being able to put my thought through something besides words, like visuals. So that's dope. And I know Tay been catching my little subliminals within my visuals, so that's even more exciting. Cause now I'm gonna add more. Somebody finally catching up. They catching up to me. They catching up. But yeah, let me get back to the subject. So, those was the meat and potatoes, though. If you lead with purpose, right? You respect. A person walks with integrity, communication, and desire. That was it. It was desire. You know, those 5 things. I gave you a cornerstone and 4 pillars. So that's a great place to start. And like I said, differences are differences. There's many differences that we have. You know, and if that's what we focusing on, that's what we go get. Anything you put your attention to is what you manifest. You draw it to you. And if you think about it enough, you're actually looking for it. So what you think you're going to find? You're going to look past all the things that you want, looking for what you don't want. That happens so much. I see people do it right in front of me. You know, I literally heard someone on a panel saying, I wish there was areas and spaces where people can have conversations like mature adults and don't argue and don't fight. And I'm like, hey, I got a channel for over a year. You say hello to me in the chat all day, but you don't come over to my channel. Every time I see you, you in the beef sector. So it's been here. You just overlooking it because you trying to make people in the beef sector conform to your ideology instead of just going where people are already like that. That's what happened. Like all these conversations about women this, men this, like, why don't y'all just get with people like you? People make life complicated. the things that's not complicated, that's what they make complicated. Because you try to force something. You want something to conform to your comfortability. No, create it. Stop being lazy. If it ain't there, make it. And if you ain't gonna make it, shut up about it. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little sleepy. But for real, that happens a lot. People go into environments and they want the environment to conform to them. That's not gonna happen. That's not reality. If you go in the hood, you're gonna have a hood experience. You go in the hood, you ain't gonna have no suburban experience. No, you're in the hood, the environment trumps. Think of osmosis. Whatever has most, take over. That's just what it is. Oh, for sure, Miss V. Hey, I wanted to so I don't know if I should say it on here. No, I won't say it on here. But yeah, so I'm a mad genius, so I got a plan. So it's something new I'm trying. So I run it by you though, because it kind of involves you. It's not bad though. It's good. It's good. But it's yeah. I'll tell you on the back end. I don't know what I can say on here and what I can't, so I'm just not gonna say it. Oh man, I'm so happy. See, without you see how things work. I rock with antisocial rock with D. Now D rock with a man. That's how things work. That's what I'm saying, man. You have to be um just be open too. And like what Tay asked earlier, time tells everything. You don't have to rush things. The things that happen organically, usually are the most fruitful. Is in the term organic. When you go to the grocery store, you can tell the difference between the organic and the processed. So let relationships develop organically, and it's more beneficial. Get more nutrients from that relationship, or you can process a relationship, and get GMOs. You start messing with cancerous people. You think that is such crazy how you can just observe and use everyday life to an analogy, and get a deeper thought into stuff. You know, we always say you let things happen organically. But then you associate the fruit with the people, and then you see why you want organic versus GMO. There's a lot of GMOs on here. Um, that's what I'm gonna start calling them. I'm gonna just so if y'all hear me say, "Oh, that's the GMO," y'all know what I'm talking about. Even though we on live right now, that's my secret code, right? So if you hear me call somebody a GMO, you know what I'm talking about. Oh man, I'm sleepy. All these darn GMOs walking around. I gotta think of another word now. But yeah, we about to come up with our own lingo. That's what we gonna do. So when we say stuff, people won't know. I can have my wife teach y'all a series. That'd be fun. Y'all don't know how much fun, man. Okay, look, I'm gonna stop being petty. But yeah, you out, bro. We appreciate you, D. We appreciate you. But definitely, we'll be over there. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me go back up. Sub up. I didn't sub up when you put it in the chat. Mm, okay. Okay, there you go. Put this on for Tuesday, and I'll be ready. Okay, cool. I'm definitely going over there. 9% gonna be in the building. We gonna rock out. We gonna rock out, Dave. You can tell them you met some cool new friends. We'll be over there. I know Sugar and Spice will be in the chat to support. Brother Keith will be over there, hopefully, if he ain't sleep or work. Miss V probably gonna be work. But yeah, we gonna definitely get over there. We gonna represent. Oh, Miss V, this is why I come online, man. Man, if it wasn't for y'all, man, I wouldn't come online, man. They say you ain't getting me caught up in no Rico. We'll call it Young Sugar Life. Young. Well, up until the point we became a record label, I'm like, what? Oh man, this is why I couldn't have did what I did in my youth. I couldn't do it now. It's totally different. Totally different. It's that crime side came out. He can get me caught in no Rico. Oh man. If they only knew, Miss V. If they only knew. This is like this is I don't know, man. It's just that the environment, the atmosphere, when you can learn and have fun simultaneously, that's what life is about. You know. You should be able to laugh and learn. Laugh and learn. You know. Watch somebody take that by next week. They say live and laugh. I'm telling you to laugh and learn. Laugh and learn. Let me play this real quick. I gotta go grab some. I don't see how people be on here for like hours and not moving. I can't do it. I be having fidget.
When they ask us what the 9% stands for, we just smile and show them.
I tried to steal my wife's Reese cups and she woke up. She ain't even a light sleeper. Try to do a marathon. I had an idea. I was listening to what you were saying about, like doing that thing. I think we could do it our way, put a little twist to it. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. Yes, I can. Mmm. 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 Passing the baton. I'm not even going Definitely. But yeah, I ain't gonna rock out too much longer. But I do want to say that I really do. I just hope people see this for what it is. I know, like I said, so many people front. They manipulate. They do all these things that give people negative emotions and negative thoughts, and it's hard sometimes to say anything other than that. It's hard to determine if something is genuine when the market is flooded with fakeness. So I really do hope people seeing through this last year my consistency of what I've been doing. I always try to be transparent, and I tried to be as upfront as possible with people. Like I told people, like me personally, I told people as they get close to me, please don't move funny. You start doing stuff funny, then I'm gonna defend myself. I'm gonna take precautions because I've been through too much in life, and I ain't trying to go through nothing unnecessary. And I don't come with malice. I don't come with hatred in my heart to try to do anything to nobody. All I've been doing since I've been on here is trying to help and give people. But I can only do it my way, and I always respected everyone else's way. Never tried to change anyone. Never tried to manipulate anyone to do anything to benefit me. Never did that. The kindness I showed people is because it's in my heart. I didn't do it so you can do this for me, so you can do it. I am sub to people right now that's not sub to me just because someone asked because they needed more sub. I didn't care if they sub back. I just did it because I did it for a good deed. I did it out the time. I didn't do it for sub. I go to people chats who has never been in mine. And as long as they're respectful and they got good content, I will continue going. I don't care if they come to mine. I go because that's what I do. I do what I do because that's what I do. I don't do it so someone can do it for me. But I will say this. I can only give people the energy that they give me. Like I said, I can go to people chats who never came in mine as long as I'm benefiting from it. If I like the content, then I'm going to go. Don't matter if you come to mine or not. I like the content. That's what I'm here. I'm here for the content and the creator. I'm here to support, but I got ADHD. So if I don't like the content, I'm not going to stay. I'm just being real. But I will go. I will support. I will like. I do all that. Not so you do it back because that's the energy I'm putting out there. I don't care about the sub for sub. I don't care about you come to my chat. I'm not doing none of that no more. I did that at first, and I'm not gonna lie, I regretted it a couple times. It's just some things I'm not into. And then is the expectation that it brings. Like, people think you're supposed to be in their chat because you sub to them. Like, no, that's not how it works. Half of the time, I feel some type of way. I know, like, it's 11 people here, right? Like 3 or 4 people typing in the chat. So it's people watching that typing. I don't know who they are. So just because I don't see a name, I'm not going, it can be one of them. It can be one of the regulars who just don't have time to type. I got kids, so a lot of times I can't type because once you start typing and people start typing back and you don't respond and they think you acting funny and I'm really not. It's just that my daughter got poop everywhere and I'm trying to get it from under my nails and I don't want to touch my phone. I be going through some stuff. So, but I can support you the way I can support you. And if that's not good enough, then I don't know what to tell you. Have a nice life. So when I don't see people in my chat, I don't take offense to that. But that's me. I know as other people, they different. And I can't conform or I can't live up to your expectations. So I just eliminate myself out the, we still cool. But I can't live up to those expectations. And I ain't about to argue with nobody because they expect me to do something that we didn't agree to. If you can't take the support the way I give it to you, then I just won't give it to you at all, I guess. Any way a person supports me, I'm grateful because they don't have to. That's just me, though. Everybody ain't gonna look or feel that way. But I do. So this is who I am. You accept me for who I am. I accept you for who you are. You know, there's some people who can't make my shows at all because they work. There's some people who don't like what I talk about but think I'm a cool dude. So they sub to me. They just don't come to the show. They will hit a like. I have people tell me that, and I respect that. Like, bro, I'm just not into it, but you real cool, man. You a cool dude. I'm gonna like it. If I see your show, I'll hit the like button for you. I'm like, cool, thanks. I don't. If I see them, I still act normal. I ain't gonna say act normal, but you know, I don't have no malice. Like, hey, shit, I know I got a like from them. At least I know that person gave me a like. It's people who will watch you won't even hit the like button. It's people who will tell you they seen it but never watched it or hit the button. You know, some people just come through, hit the like, and comment. They don't even watch it. And I appreciate that because they don't have to do that. I've learned to live with gratitude and appreciate the things I have. And I usually get more of those. And I don't focus on what I don't have. I just don't. Putting energy into something that I don't have or don't want is just going to give me more of that. But if I put the energy into what I do have and what I do want, then I get more of that. So focusing on the people who hear, giving them that energy is more beneficial to me. Those are the people who I know, yeah, people wild. Man, I done had, I had people like, I went in somebody's chat earlier and they was like, oh, you ain't been here for a while. I'm like, and before I can type, I couldn't type. And then it was like, I don't know what you showing up for now. You blocked, get out of here. And I'm like, damn, what I do to you? Because I've been watching the person, I just haven't been chatting. And I just so happened to drop down. And I'm like, it ain't even that serious. Like, okay, unsubscribe. Have a nice life. Like, I don't know what you're going through today, but you just blocked me because you think I haven't been here for a while. I've been listening to you for the last week. I just ain't typed. And that's what I was about to tell him. Like, I can tell you what you said yesterday because I watched the video. I just didn't type in the chat. And I'm like, that's not even that serious. Like, have a nice life. And you supposed to be some spiritual person. I hear these people crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she do like tarot readings and stuff. I don't know. I guess she was having a bad day or something. Never been to my chat at all. Never came to my channel. Never came to my channel, but mad at me for not, like, you, wow. You put expectations on me that you never been to my channel. You never typed in my chat. I've never seen you over. Even if you watch my videos, you just blocked me for doing something that you don't do to me. Where they do that at? Oh yeah, girl, you ain't missed nothing. Well, yeah, I sent it to you the first one. Um, hold on, you talking about? It still should be in the chat. You can take it right out the chat, Anton. Yeah, you can just re-download it out the chat. It still should be in the chat. If not, I can put it in there. Did I send that to you? Or I put it in the chat? Hey, yeah, you know what, Miss V? That's all facts, man. I gotta highlight that. I be forgetting to highlight stuff. I be reading it on my phone, and if I tap it on my phone, then um, it go to like blocking stuff. I'll be reading the chat on my phone, then I gotta go find a comment in the actual StreamYard chat. But Miss V say, people who say you haven't been here in a while to your channel, they ain't been to your channel either. That because why you telling me now? If you been in my channel, you would have told me that when you was at my channel. But what you said is fact, and people don't realize that. It's like when you point one finger, you got three fingers pointing back at you. Oh, people are so weird. And this is why I don't deal with a lot of people, like in like real life. I put it back in the chat so you don't have to go, because I couldn't even find it scrolling. Yeah, I put it back in there because I can just tap on it and I forgot which one it is. I didn't put it. It's in here. I just didn't think this is it. Is it there? Did I put it in there? Oh, oh, you gotta download it. I tried to play it from the thing, you know. Okay. Let me make sure that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, I redid some stuff. So I'm about to, y'all know I get bored. So I'm probably about to work on a new intro. I love anti-intro. It's so dope. Your unfiltered motivational speaker. Stop playing with her. Stop playing with her. Stop playing with her. Shout out to the sis. Hey, we did a dope show over there yesterday. So anybody listening to this on replay, I promise you it's worth the replay value. So go check that out. Miss V hit the panel. Brother Keith was on the panel. The Word was on the panel. Tay was asleep getting dressed. She was trying to get dressed to come to the party but fell asleep. So she didn't make it. She woke up after we got done partying. And yeah, so Tay wasn't there, but we had fun. We rocked out. Definitely worth the replay value. It was lit. Like 755 was there. I promise you. Well, shout out to the sis too. Shout out to 755. But yeah, I think this was a good conversation. 2 hours. I try to keep it 2 hours or below because it's just easier for me to edit. I gotta take so much stuff on my phone. I got a 3 hour video that I'm trying to rep your channel video. I'm gonna make a video, a smaller version, a condensed version of that. It's just 3 hours long, and even though I done bought another terabyte, I got too much stuff in my phone. I can't even download it. I bought a terabyte of cloud and still can't download it because I ain't got no space. So there's a lot of stuff that I didn't clip that I gotta edit. Probably need like a month to get all this done or to do what I want to do with it. So, but you know, we're gonna bring more information. We're gonna have some more fun. I'm gonna make some original drops. You know, I'm making my own drops now. I try not to use too many clips, but even when I do, I gotta edit them the right way. So I'm learning. You know, that experience of being demonetized taught me a lot of different things. It makes you get creative. So, you know, even the money drop, you know, shout out to Miss V. You know, she put me up on game. Just use the gifts. And I'm like, yeah, just use the gifts. You know, I was taking people video. I am going to take, you going live, put your link in the chat. Put the link to the live in the chat. Yeah, so people, we're going over to Anti's. We're going to the after party. Yeah, we're going to get lit. Tay woke, so I'm probably not going to hit the panel. I'm not getting on the panel with them two crazy women. and night shifters. Yeah. But yeah, let's get out of here, man. But yeah, anything, if y'all can take something from this conversation, I'm going to give my final thoughts. I got that from Jerry Springer. Final thoughts. Well, yeah, my final thought is this. You can, if you have a purpose, if you have respect, if you have integrity, communication, if you have a desire, you can work with people who have differences. If it's different religions, different race, different sexual preferences, none of that will matter if you have these things. And it takes two. You know, people have to be on the same page. You know, and that's what these tools are. The 5 things I gave you are things put in place to make sure that you build with differences. And the key opponent is just find the right people. You know, it might take a minute because you have to weed people out. And it takes time to see who people are. You know, everybody not coming with a genuine heart. You know, so be wary of those who try to force themselves upon you. You know, if people don't want things to happen organically, naturally, and they trying to force it, then they have an agenda. There's a reason they need to be your friend right away. There's a reason they need you to trust them right away. Trust is built over time. You know, and if you're a trustworthy person, you know that. And you won't mind. You know? Trust is not something you just give away. Even the term friendship, that shouldn't be a title you just give people. People should earn it. And the people worthy of earning it, they don't mind putting in the work. I've never asked anyone to trust me. No, I'm going to show you why you can. I'm going to put the work in, and that way, when you see it, and you see my consistency, then you'll give me the trust willingly. And because I put the work in, you know I'm going to take care of it. There's no purpose of giving something to somebody that's valuable to you if they're incapable of taking care of it. No purpose of giving it to them. So, y'all know what I always say, care about how you feel. These are the conversations to build nations. And if I say anything to resonate with you, do me a favor, hit that share button, tell somebody, help me spread the word. But until next time, I'm out. Hey, we over at Antisocial. Shout out to the winning team. Shout out to the 9%. We gonna make noise 2024.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is on chest, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on this evening. Better stand tall, ready for the fight, believe me. When they drag the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first.